Hello, welcome to the Turtle Truck. Uh, Today I'm going to talk about continue with my golf trip series, and today I'm going to talk about this latest one I went to. It was actually um, not this past summer, but the summer before. I went back to the Memorial, but this time I went during competition day. Uh, Got pretty excited about those tickets because this was a Friday of competition, which is the second day of competition, and I wanted to stand out in the crowd, so I actually wore a Hawaiian shirt. I had some flamingos on it, so I was trying to get on as much as I can to stand out in the crowd and possibly get on TV. But anyway, it was really funny. But actually, well, when I was walking along the 16th green there, I was when I the guy goes, the guy had another Hawaiian shirt on. He goes. I think we've seen the a little bit more flamboyant Hawaiian shirt or shirt than I had on, and it was funny because we had a conversation about that. Um, One of the exciting um, um, happenings at that course that day is I was walking up 17th green fairway there, and then Phil Mickelson was playing it, and he's probably about he was probably about 155 yards out, hitting his second shot. Actually, he was probably a little bit farther than that. He's on probably almost about 185 yards out, hitting the second shot, and they were like, park it, Phil, and he hits a shot, and it was just awesome. He carved it in there, and it landed it within about 3 feet of the hole, stuck it, and I was like, yeah, he's gonna birdie this hole. And so I was walking up with him to the green, and I was like, I gotta go get in line, to go see him, cross over between the 17th green and the 18th tee, and I was standing I was standing like right, the rope was like right here, and I was standing right at the corner of when they make the turn to go toward the tee box, and this guy was standing next to me, and he had his little 5 year old son next to him, and we had heard the roar from him making the birdie putt, and he was coming up, and Phil Mickelson is one of my favorite golfers because he is, he feeds off the crowd, and he's always talking to them, and he, relates, back to the crowd all the time. And he was coming up there, and I was like, he's like right there, I'm gonna get, so close to him. And he walks right past me. He's right there, and everybody's like, "Hey, Phil, good job, nice shot, nice putt, and all this stuff." And he, just gives his thumbs up, and he walks up toward the 18th green, and the father next to me, holds up his kid on his shoulders, and his kid goes, "Hey, good shot, Phil," like that, and so this kid's all excited, but of course, seeing him, Phil stops on a dime, does a complete 180, and turns and walks toward us there, right there, and of the father and the son, and he says, "Hey, you," and like that, and the kid is like, startled. He says, "Hold out your hand there for a minute," and so he held out his hand like this, and Phil Mickelson took that birdie ball that he just made a birdie with, dropped it, and it landed in the kid's hand, and the kid's like going like this, he's like surprised, and that you should have seen the dad just, I think he just broke down right there because tears were just rolling out of his eyes. And he was just like so excited for his son. His son was still sitting there in shock, and I was like, "That is awesome. That's how you relate to the to the fans that they're giving your support. This is competition day, so you're thinking he's not going to communicate at all. Not Phil. He came over there and gave the kid his ball that he just buried the hole with, and the kid's like, he's still in shock, going, "Is it really mine?" And the father just gives the kid a big hug. He says, "Look, he gave you his golf ball. It's yours." And the kid was just like basically in shock still. And Phil, turns back up and he goes up to the tee, and he, of course, hits his drive on 18 there. And he was walking off the tee, and the kid's dad there goes, "Thank you so much, Phil. You made my son's day." I mean, he is so excited. And Phil turns around and goes, "No problem." He gives him a thumbs up and walks on. I was like, that is the most awesome thing. But that's just one of the times that I'll never forget. But anyway, I'm going to do a review today. I'm going to continue on this. One of my subscribers was wanting some Little Debbie cakes, and I've got another review to do. It's actually, it says Little Debbie Fudge Round Mini Donuts. It says chocolate donuts covered in a chocolate flavored coating. It says double the chocolate. Thumbnail. Let's see what this thing is going to taste like. Can't go wrong with donuts usually. I noticed they had some powdered donuts, and I was like, man, this is chocolate donuts. Oh yeah. Alright, here we go. This is what it looks like. Basically a chocolate covered donut. That's a pretty good snack. It's pretty good. It's alright. You can tell that the chocolate on there is almost like a semi-sweet chocolate. So I'd give this at a 1 to 5. I'd give this maybe a 4, maybe 3.5. The semi-sweet is not that sweet, but there's a chocolate donut, in there, covered with that semi-sweet chocolate. It's an alright taste. It's a good little snack, I guess. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Please comment. Keep up the suggestions. God bless and have a great day.